Hello, everybody. Welcome to part 4 of the minting website, the no-code minting website tutorial series. Part 4. Never thought we'd be here when I made part 1, which I never knew was part 1 to begin with. But we've learned a lot doing this series, and I hope that the lessons we have learned will translate to having even more succinct videos and series in the future. And of course, everything is a learning experience. And that brings us to today's topic. So, a frequently asked question was, how did we get this minting quantity on the original minting app? How did we get this mint quantity function? How does this work? That's the question. And I've seen a couple of you ask it. And so I want to address this. And then I also want to talk about mobile MetaMask issues and a way to kind of help remedy that, because mobile MetaMask can be a little weird on mobile with these minting websites. So let's jump into the quantity, little quantity counter here. Okay. So it's pretty simple. Let's start with the design here. The design is just a align to parent group. Okay, this is an align to parent group, and it's got an icon on the left here, a minus icon, and a plus icon on the right. And then this is a text element. This is a mint, and it's called mint quantity. And we've given this text element a custom state. If I were to do this again, I would maybe give it to the page, but it doesn't really matter where you put this custom state, because this is a relatively simple app, so we're not going to have any problems. But this is a custom state that we're just calling, okay, let's get rid of that. This is a custom state that we're calling number, okay? And number has a default value of 1. Why does it have a default value of 1? Well, when people load the website, we want this mint quantity to start out as 1. And since this mint quantity text element is showing the number custom state as its text, that's why we have the 1. That's where this number comes from. That's where this text comes from. Okay, great. So you may be asking, well, how do we manipulate this custom state to get it away from 1? And why is this 1? 1 is also because we don't want this to be 0, right? We don't even want people to be able to mint 0 of our NFTs, or to even attempt to mint 0 or negative amount of NFTs. And you'll see how we prevent that here in the workflow. So let's boop back to the workflow. If you guys are enjoying this tutorial, please hit the like button, by the way, and subscribe. Lots more stuff planned. That's why I just wanted to get this out of the way, because I want to kind of wrap this whole series up and not have to think about it anymore, because I've got other stuff, other series, other tutorials that we want to be releasing. We have another tutorial that will be coming out. Is today Tuesday? So Thursday. So in 2 days, there will be another one coming out. Anyway, so we're in the back end. And if we go over to these icons, the events for our 2 icons, we have an event for the minus icon and an event for the plus icon. And let's start with the minus icon. Why not? So this is an event when the minus icon is clicked, and only when the mint quantity number is above 1. And this is because we do not want to be able to go below 1. So we don't want the minus button to work when this number is 1 or below. Then we are going to do, the action is going to be a set state. So just to show you, it's under element actions, set state. So we're going to set the state of mint quantity. That's our text field with that custom state. And then we're going to manipulate our custom, or we're going to set our custom number state. And it is going to be its existing number. So this existing custom state minus 1. So you can use this existing custom state's number and then just minus 1 from it. You can see here's the minus 1. So that's simple. The plus is just essentially the same thing, but here we are coding in that we do not want our plus icon to go to keep working when the number is at 10. So we don't want to. So it has to be below 10 is what we're saying here. If I could use English language, maybe I could explain that. But the so we only want the plus icon to work when the mint quantity custom state called number is below 10. And when it is below 10, we want to set the state again of the mint quantity text element, the custom state of number. We want to use that existing custom state number, and we want to just add 1 to that number. And that is how that works. That's the entirety of how this quantity field works. Now, you will use this again when you are clicking your mint button and you're going to write to that contract, to mint to that contract. You are going to use it again here when you're converting your total to way. And you're going to use mint quantity number times, and then what you're charging to mint NFTs from your contract. And then here's your right contract, which we went over in the first video. And you can see here's that way conversion that we did right here. And we went over the way conversion in a previous video too. So you're going to use that number there. And that's how that number is then going to translate to how many the person ends up trying to mint when they click your mint button. Okay. So that's how that works. Now I want to show you guys one other thing. Okay. I want to talk to you about the mobile experience here, because if you create this page and then you try to go to this page and click mint on, say, I'm not going to cover every browser and every mobile operating system, but let's just say you're on an iPhone, on Safari, or even on Chrome, okay, or Brave, and you click this mint button. It's not going to work because there are no extensions there's no MetaMask extension in your mobile browser. So you have to open up the MetaMask app, which has a built-in browser. So you're going to open up that app and point the built-in browser in the MetaMask app to your website, where then the user can, through that browser, mint and sign the contract. Okay. So that sounds a little confusing, but I'm going to show you what I mean. So there's not a whole lot of changes you got to do here, but one thing we're going to do, so we have this set up so that there's 2 different events for the mint button. One for when it's clicked and the user has not connected their wallet, and then one for when it's clicked and the user has connected their wallet. When it hasn't connected their wallet, we want them to connect to MetaMask. And then when it has connected to when their wallet is connected, we want them to actually mint an NFT. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to copy. Again, I'm lazy. And we're going to paste this event, this original connecting one, because if the person is not connected to MetaMask, and we're going to do their page width, their current page width is less than 600. Now, this is the best way I've found to determine if someone's on a mobile browser. If you found a better way on Bubble to determine if someone's on a mobile browser, totally let me know, and I will maybe incorporate that in a future video. But for right now, this is how I know how to detect if someone's kind of on, know that someone's on a mobile browser. Of course, they could be on a small desktop browser, I guess. But so then we're gonna delete these previous ones. These were from the ones that we just copy and pasted, that from the event that we copy and pasted. Now we're gonna just go here, and I'm just gonna search. Okay, I'm gonna search for the word app, and we're gonna do open MetaMask app, and this is a action that comes with that Web3. And let me just show that plugin off again. This is, of course, we're using the Web3 and Metamask plugin as usual. And we're going to do the open MetaMask app action. Okay. course, we're using our element, our Web3 element that we've gone over in previous videos. And then for the app URL, we're going to do, we type in URL, we're going to do this URL, which is the current URL they are on. So you're telling them, open up the MetaMask app. If the page width is below 600 and they are not connected, their MetaMask is not connected, then open up that MetaMask app. And this automatically connects them because they're in the app now. So then once they're in the app, it will automatically know they're in the app, they're connected. So then when they click that mint button, once they get into the browser in the app, then you'll see that it will run your smart contract and it will ask you to sign. And I might put like over this an example, some B-roll later. If I edit this live stream, I might put over this. And let me think I can show you though live. Let's see. So let's see here. Let me just load it up. If I click it now, it's loading, it's loading. Okay, I hit the mint button and it pulls up asking me to sign the transaction to mint. So you can see that that's basically how you integrate this feature. And it just helps because a lot of times you will be surprised by how many people may not even have access to a desktop browser and want to mint from your NFT contract. I ran into this on one of the first NFT projects I helped launch. We just planned to use MetaMask and we didn't realize there was this limitation with the mobile browser, and it was a total pain to figure out how to remedy that at first. And I love, again, the plugins made by the Easy Code team, the Web3 and Metamask plugin. I love that they just have the Open MetaMask app function or action built into that plugin. So I always am saying function and stuff. I need to make sure I'm using the correct bubble lingo when I do these bubble tutorials. But that's it for this tutorial. So we're going to have some more of these coming up. And so I hope you guys, if you like this video, please subscribe and like it. And then we will see you on the next video. Okay. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Catch you later.